Hey everyone, how you guys doing? Grugs here at Legion Tactical Cutlery. Good afternoon and welcome once again to another Legion premiere. And today we've got a massive blade. This is the Eafengrow EF147 in AUS-10 Steel. I am pretty excited, man. When I opened up this box, took out this knife, I was dumbfounded. It's a pretty big blade, man. I think a lot of people with some really big hands, I think this might be something pretty decent for you. I took it hiking early this morning. I woke up real early. I love doing these early morning hikes. I took this knife with me and you know, it's hefty, but I barely felt it, man. You know, I was walking around with it for a good 3 miles. It was awesome on my hip. I actually was very happy that I had it on my hip. In any case, let me know what you all are carrying in your pockets today. I've got my Citivian ST128. I love this folder. I have so many good folders, man, and these are just one of many that are just so good, and you don't got to spend a lot of money. Let me know what you all have in the chat section and in the description section, man. Okay, let's go over some quick specs, okay? Overall length of this knife is 12.6 inch. So this is a big knife. Blade length is 6.7 inch. I'm not sure what the cutting edge is. Probably take off about a, I don't know, 1.5 inches maybe, I'm assuming. Blade steel is AUS-10 with a blade hardness of 59 to 60 HRC. By the way, I don't know if you guys know this, but I have an app with all these steels that I could look up. And apparently AUS-10 is made in Japan. And it's the equivalent, roughly the equivalent to 440C steel. But apparently it has enough properties in that steel to make it its own, own separate steel. So that's pretty interesting. Okay, let me get back to the specs. Blade type is a Tanto. Blade hardness is 59 to 60 HRC. Blade grind is a high saber with a fuller. This one does come with a fuller. Blade thickness, the spine is 6 millimeters thick. That's pretty nice. Handle length is 5.9 inch, almost 6 inches, man. I'm pretty sure somebody with some, gorilla hands are going to appreciate this knife for sure. Handle length, I'm sorry, I said the handle length. Handle thickness is 0.83 inch. Handle material is black micarta, which kind of looks like a burlap, which I really do like the texturing, with red G10 liners. And the net weight with the Kydex sheath is 21.8 ounce. It's a hefty beast, man. It is a beast, though. It is a beast. Let's check this out together. Damn, this blade is just insane. It is sharp out of the box. As you could see, I made some feathers early this morning after I did my hike. I just sat here for a little while, just testing out the sharpness of the blade, and it is pretty damn sharp. Remember, skill's not included. So check that out. So it is a high saber, okay? It is a high saber grind. It has this nice little swedge over here. Fuller. Actually, I would have liked to have not seen the fuller, but the way they did it looks fantastic. They got a couple holes over here. Kind of wish they didn't have the holes here either, but what are you going to do? I have a lot of faith in Eafengrow and their heat treat. I think it should be fine with normal use, although we are going to test it a little harder than usual. Beautiful Tanto style blade. It's got a nice little curvature right here, and then it's got a nice flat all the way down. Massive sharpening choil, good enough for your finger. Okay, do some good choking up on this. Check out that spine, man. 6 millimeters. It tapers a bit over here at the top. It's got some jimping. Okay, it is kind of wide. Oh, you know what I noticed? It looks like the spine is round. Well, it's round over here by the jimping area, but it's sharp over here. So I think we're good to go when it's going to be coming time for scraping, etc., which I will test out for you all. But damn, just a massive blade, man. Look at that. Generous sharpening choil. Could also be used as your finger choil. Then we have this really nice handle over here. I love the ergonomics of this handle. I love the blade shape. It is kind of on a blocky side, the handle. However, it is rounded off at the edges. It's not 90 degrees. It is rounded off. Everything is flush, full Tang goodness. Beautifully flush. The knife, I mean the Tang, very well done. I like the Rocky Mountain type texturing. You know, it feels good in the hand. Plenty of chopping power, plenty of room to spare here, as you can see. I got plenty of room. So if you do have some big hands, should be fine, man. I mean, looks like you can fit 2 more fingers here. So I think you will all be happy with this one, those who have a bigger, you know, palm. So just really nice, man. Removable scales. It's got 3 removable screws here. I'm gonna make sure I lock tight these. 2 types of holes for a lanyard. Just nicely done all the way around. Everything is flush. I got to give this a 99% for fit and finish, man. The grind lines look good. They look pretty even to me. But as always, we got to test. You know, we have to test these knives out to see how they hold up. So we'll be doing the same mission parameters, chopping, batoning, etc. Okay? But just a beautiful blade, man. Just a beautiful blade. Let me see. Holding it different ways. It feels good. Choking up. That feels good. Let's do the reverse position here. Oh yeah, that's nice. That feels real good. That feels real. Wow, this feels real good. I mean, this is going to be a combat blade for sure, man. It's a little on the hefty side, but if you need to do some combat with it, I think you will enjoy this handle for sure. Okay, I like the way this spine just starts to protrude up and you know, rise. I don't know, it just feels good, man. It feels good. It's a pretty good blade. I did take it out a couple times out on the trail and was you know, just checking it out, man. It was pretty cool. On the trail, I did spook a couple of deer, man, and one of them was a buck, and I tried to get a picture for you guys and gals, but damn thing spotted me a mile away, and by the time I saw it, it was already in an alert position, and it gave an alert bleat, the male, and boom, both of them took off just in a second, man. They're split second gone. Then they jumped through the the bushes, the very thick brush area, and all I saw was I don't know if it was the doe or the buck's tail, but that's all I was able to see, and it wasn't worth taking a picture. Every time I go on these hikes, though, I'm gonna try and see if I can catch these deers, man. One hike I took, I remember I was speaking with Isaac at Isaac's Knives and Knowledge. I saw 7 bucks, man. There was 1 to my right, 6 more to my left. I couldn't believe it, man. So yeah, it was pretty cool. It was a pretty cool sight, and I'm hoping that I get to see more of these deer soon enough. But I digress, man. Let's take a look at this sheath. The sheath is massive also. Again, another well done Kydex sheath. I mean, I know it might look a little thin, but it's big. It's a big Kydex sheath. It seems pretty sturdy, you know. It is a taco style, and it has the thumb ramp over here to push off. And I tested it out as I was walking. You know, it has the eyelet holes. I kind of wish it had the slots. That would have been good, even if they put a slot over here, man, to wrap stuff around, put a pouch. I think it would have been a good idea, man. However, you know, I'm still pretty happy that it came with such a good quality Kydex sheath. Tech lock, you know, Chinese tech lock. I did put this on my belt. It was fine. I think I might replace this with something third party, but for the time being, though, I got to tell you, when I used this on my hip going for the hike, it was pretty good. So it wasn't so bad. It wasn't in my way, and it, you know, it held up fine. You know, I closed it, locked it into place, and you know, nothing came out when I was hiking, and I kind of barely felt it there, man. I know it's heavy, but I am a big guy, so sorry about the airplanes. There's nothing I could do about that, but they've been loud and they've been flying over this area, so it must be the path, and really nothing I can do about it, so I apologize. But a nice sheath. Let's pop the knife in, man. Beautiful snap. It's a good looking package, man. You know, let me see. No, it's quiet enough. Little slight rattle. I could feel the knife wiggle just a tiny bit. Drainage hole right there. I think it's adequate, man. It's way more than adequate. I definitely want to get something third party. I want to try a dangler. This works, no doubt. This works. Like I said, I had it on my right side of my hip. This tech lock works pretty good. I kind of wanted to see how it feels a little bit lower, so I do have a third-party dangler. I'm going to try it out, and I will report on it. Hopefully I will be testing this out. What is today? Today is Monday afternoon. I'm hoping that maybe Wednesday afternoon, Wednesday evening, I will be testing this out, man. All right, cool. Let me just pop this out. The box. Let me show the collectors out there the box, and this is one for a collection, man. This is such a beast. Simple box. It's got the Eafengrow logo on it. High quality knife. Okay. Kind of wish they didn't put this tape around it, man, but I guess to make sure that the knife is secure and it doesn't come out of the packaging, they put the tape around it. But I would have rather liked it without the tape. However, I can't complain. It's just a, you know, again, a simple box, no foam, no big deal. But for the collector, for the user who wants to, you know, put it away, I completely understand. You got a decent box. I'm not saying it's the best box, but you got a decent box that you could put your knife away. Let's just check out the sharpness of this knife out of the box, man. Now, I did have a nice pile of individual curls, but the wind blew it all away, and I just too lazy to pick them all up, man. Just wanted to get this video started, you know. So here you go. So that's out of the box. Okay, big beast like this, man. Just making these fine, awesome curls. Very nice. Okay, just a small example until we get to the hard core test of this blade, man. Okay, so look, if nobody has any other questions, you know, I'm just going to show off this knife one more time. Hopefully I'll be on when I show this, and I will be happy to answer any questions. I'm going to leave some detailed description of this knife in the comments section, and in the description section, so make sure you check it out. I'm going to leave a link on Amazon where you could buy this knife, and there's a 10% coupon code that's redeemable. So this knife is going for 69 bucks, so you're going to get $7 off, man. That's pretty good, man. I mean, a hunk of steel like this, 12.1 inch AUS-10 steel. Jeez, man, I mean, I don't think you can go wrong, you know, if you like this style of knife. So let's take a look at it one more time. You could see the slight little grind over here for that blade tanto. Okay, it's more prominent on this side. See, I noticed that the line is more prominent on this side, than it is on this side, but the line is there. I'm digging the fuller. I like the way it looks. However, I would have liked to have had no fuller there. It shouldn't be a problem, but again, we're going to be testing. I mean, the holes, I kind of wish there was no holes there, but what are you going to do? All in all, it still looks really nice, man. Handles, nice, you know, beautifully done. Flush. You know, the fit and finish is 99.9% awesome. Rounded off over here, not 90 degrees. And it's going to feel real good. Oh, here, check out the logoing. Right, AUS-10 and Eafengrow EF147. Then you have the EF logo. I know a lot of people don't like their logo. It's okay. It's small enough, man. If you want, you take a marker and block that out, you know, if it bothers you that much. It's got a couple of lanyard holes. So yeah, man, I mean, this is pretty nice blade for 70 bucks. And I'm not sure how it's going to perform. I don't want to, you know, I don't want to jinx anything, but in the past experience with Eafengrow AUS-10 and listening to a couple of other comments from subscribers, looks like they like, you know, they like the steel, they like the knives. So hopefully, fingers crossed, when I test this out, it'll be kicking some ass. All right, troops, legionnaires, new recruits, man. If there's no other questions, let me just bring awareness to everybody. Hashtag 22 a day. Hashtag 22 a day. No more there are veterans in active military that once they get out of the service, they do face a lot of challenges. Unfortunately, one of these challenges is suicide. So, you know, once you're done watching this video, check out the comment section and check out the description section. I'm going to leave phone numbers that you can call, websites that you could browse and check out. Heartfelt message from one of you, own Martin Miller, was a Vietnam veteran, 66 to 69. Please seek the help you all have earned and deserve. Troops, let me know what you think in the comments, man. I love this fucking thing. It's badass. All right, so Wednesday we're looking at trying to get this tested, so stay tuned. At the ready, troops, hold the line. Take care.